Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Hi, everybody. Oh, Tuesday. Welcome to the show. Get a good shot of them. That's our pretty people today. Welcome, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the show. Saucy audience today. You know it's going to be a good day. You know it's going to be a good day when Aaron Schwab, I hear in the back go, telling photographer Eric, this audience is spicy today. They are very spicy. Yeah, that's... welcome to the show. Please give it up for my good friend right over there. It's Miss Kendall. Good morning, Kendall. How you doing?
Oh, you're spicy today, too.
Really?
Am I? Feeling spicy.
I know. I tell you, we're a full disclosure show. I've mentioned this before. So when we come out every day, when I come out of the little vase wall, before you folks can see me, Kendall can see me, and I always try to make her laugh as I come out. So today I had a mannequin, and I'm hugging the mannequin. So that's why. So as you watch every day, just know if she starts laughing, it's because I've done something totally ridiculous just to make her smile.
I'm like, where did you get a mannequin?
There's a mannequin back there.
What?
There's all sorts of things back there. There's a pumpkin. There's Oprah Winfrey chairs. There's an old intern. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's in a box. He's fine. We open him up when we need him. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. You liked that one, didn't you, Kendall? Yeah. I gotta ask. No, I got a question for you, Kendall. Get it together. I got a question for you. There is this survey that I read this morning that cracked me up. This guy posted this. You know how you can post polls on Twitter? Well, this guy posted a poll, and it went viral, asking if you wash your legs when you shower. Because he said his theory is he does it because the soap just runs down. Aaron Schwab's nodding. So Aaron hasn't washed her legs since the 70s. Yeah. So the question, Kendall, I know this is personal. I don't mean to get all up in your shower, but do you scrub your legs?
Welcome to my shower, Jason.
Thank you.
I do scrub my legs.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know that was not a thing.
I have to admit, I'm with this dude. I don't always. Yeah. I mean, like yesterday, Trainer Galen came over, so I of course scrubbed. But most days, I think to myself, well, the soap's running down there. I don't,
I know, like kind of you don't like.
Oh, whatever, audience.
Well, I've heard you don't have to clean your ears other than like clean them out because your shampoo kind of does it for you.
No, I scrub I'm just saying, but my legs, I kind of related to this dude. I get it. No, I'm clean. I'm very clean. I don't want people to think I'm.
Is that why your legs are always covered?
No, I'm wearing. Well, Fox makes me cover my legs. Yeah. Okay, now this audience isn't going to tell me the truth, but let's take a shot of them, Steve. Clap if you don't usually wash your legs, scrub your legs in the shower. Oh, thank you. Now there's an honest gentleman in row 2, right there. Yeah. I get it. You're baffled by this, right?
I'm so lost.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is a thing that we're talking about. Like, we're talking about this
Yes,
right
we
now.
are. Welcome to our show. You know what I mean? Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. Oh, I'll mention, too, by the way, today's the day. I shouldn't even be here. Howard Stern's book's out, so I'm going to go get that as soon as the show's over. I'm very excited.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. First up, The Bachelorette debuted last night, and 30 men tried their best to stand out. Here's a little clip.
Hannah!
Oh. Hey! Yes! Somebody's already jumping fences for me. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Hi. So,
My name is John Paul Jones. My friends call me John Paul Jones.
Okay.
So you can call me John Paul Jones.
John Paul Jones. That's it. Yeah.
So
Well,
I'll
it's
see you
nice to meet
inside.
John Paul
Yeah.
Jones.
Hannah, this package isn't complete without you.
That's a bold move again.
I weep for my single woman friends. If that's what's out there, you know what I mean? That's what you have to choose from. A guy in a box and with peanuts, the styrofoam peanuts. Some of the other men that stood out included a pilot, an import-export manager, what, I don't know, and a freestyle rapper. And while night one is usually all about introductions, producers wasted no time in bringing in some of Hannah's friends. Hannah's the Bachelorette. Brought the friends back to help stir up the drama. Look at this.
I was so nervous walking out of that limo
Yeah.
and just seeing you. Kind of took my breath away a little bit. I'm
Oh,
not
you're
gonna
so
lie.
sweet. Oh my God. That's him. That's the guy with the girlfriend.
So I'm here to find a life partner. I'm here to find the one for me.
Yeah. I've read messages between the girlfriend and her friends of her talking about how they saw each other Monday before he came. He told her they're going to be together whenever this is all over and they're going to go on a trip together.
Yes,
You know what the end of this is? It's an engagement.
I understand that.
So on Monday, you were just in a relationship with somebody else.
But we were never like serious boyfriend and girlfriend.
How dare you come here and think this is okay? How is that being
Hannah,
serious
honestly,
about
if you want to get this upset with me, it's totally fine. But I could also say that you just dated Colton for the last 2 months, 3 months. You were just madly in love with him, and then all of a sudden, now that this is the same exact thing.
Okay. It's not the same exact thing.
It's pretty similar. I wouldn't say it's the same thing, but it's
oh my
similar.
gosh, you are such a jerk, and it's not the same at all.
Boom! Oh my goodness, at first I hated him, and then I hated her, and then I'm not sure who I hate more now. I don't, she made a really good point, right?
I'm just I don't know if I can watch this season. I love the show, and I'm honestly what?
Yeah, well, I don't really dig her. She
I
doesn't seem overly
know.
exciting to me, so I don't know. Well, Scott got the boot, shock, because he tried to get away with having a girlfriend, so I don't know. Are you gonna watch? So, because, I'm just saying, you kind of are the Bachelor core, our
know.
team leader here.
You and I, that doesn't take much.
No,
you
for
won't-
Bachelor,
Yeah.
I don't watch that crap.
No, I know you
there's
don't
no way.
watch
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. There's-
I know. So I'm gonna watch it because I feel like Jordan will be really upset if he can't secretly watch it with me. So I'm
Okay.
doing it for my husband.
But hey, that's right. Sure.
Sacrifice.
Next in the dish, Angelica Houston was on Andy Cohen last night. I couldn't. Yeah. Because she's been in the news lately, Well, and talked about a big part that she turned down. We'll start with that. Look at this.
Is it true that you turned down Kathy Bates' role in Misery? And if so, do you regret that choice?
Yeah, that is true.
Really?
I did turn down that part, but it was because I fell in love with the grifters and wanted to do
Yes.
it passionately.
Wow.
So, yeah.
What a great part.
She won
Both
the
great
Academy
parts.
Award,
And
though,
she won
for
the
Misery.
Oscar that year.
For what movie?
For
Misery.
Misery.
Oh, for Misery,
And
yeah.
were you nominated for the grifters against her?
I was nominated against her, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
And so on Oscar night, when she beats you for a part that you could have had, what goes through your mind? Is it cool?
Well, first of all, whenever you lose, the immediate result is, oh, thank God. And then you have to sit through the show.
Right.
And then you get progressively more irritated.
Yes.
With the fact you haven't won.
Right.
But I actually thought, go girl.
Good attitude. I want to show you something else, but I want a note. I'll admit when I'm wrong or when I have a change of opinion. I jokingly came down on Angelica. That story when she gave an interview on a radio show and she was making fun of that movie Palms with a bunch of senior citizen cheerleaders. And I kind of agreed that it was classless. Well, she was on Andy and she made a really good point, and I changed my opinion. She's like, I said it in jest, and I complain about this all the time about people we're living in an age where everyone gets offended by everything. She's like, I was kidding. It was a joke. We can't joke about a movie anymore. And I thought, and Andy kind of was like, preach, sister, preach. And I thought, you know what? It changed my opinion on that one. So Angelica, not that you give a rat's rear what I think, but I agree with you. I think people nowadays are just way too sensitive. So yeah. I changed my opinion on that. Next in the dish. You're going to love this. You're going to love this if you haven't seen it. We showed you the pictures last week of Renee Zellweger's unbelievable transformation into Judy Garland for the new movie Judy. Well, the trailer dropped over the weekend, and if you thought the picture was good, look at the trailer. Look at this.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Amazing. So good. And listen to this. That's actually Renee singing the classic Over the Rainbow. That song you heard the singing, that's Renee, which follows Garland near the end of her life, about the last year. She prepares to perform 5 weeks of concerts in London. Judy comes out in September. Seriously, Kendall, isn't that crazy?
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be so good. She took music lessons. She studied Judy's mannerisms. She's wearing contact lenses. She had her face pulled in a certain way to make her facial structure more like, it's unbelievable. So go see it when it comes out this fall. Guys, we're going to take a break. Go grab another beverage and meet me back here in just a few minutes. Back after this. Coming up. Goodbye, Samantha Jones. Hello, Margaret Monroe. Kim Cattrall is starring in a new soapy drama coming to Fox. Your first look at Filthy Rich. Then, parents, I know there's always a point in summer where you hit a roadblock on what to do with the kids. Well, our organizing expert is back to show you how to create a family fun survival kit.
I never wanted this to end.
And some music for you this morning with Swedish supergroup Smith and Thell. That's all coming up, so stay right there.
You're also known for your impressions, of Al Pacino, Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Not everyone does a Vincent Price. Clint Eastwood.
No, real current stuff.
Sure,
yeah.
exactly.
The current, what
Exactly.
the kids are
Myrna
listening
Lloyd.
to. Yeah, Myrna Lloyd, Herbert Marshall,
You do James Mason.
I do James. Yeah, I did it in my audition.
Audition.
It was him with an expired gift certificate for a dozen donuts.
Do you mind?
He's like, I would like to buy a dozen donuts with this gift certificate. And I'd also like your biggest bottle of Yoo-hoo. I'm sorry. I see. Well, how much are the donuts without the gift certificate? I see. That was it.
Oh, Bill Hader on Colbert last night, doing his best impressions. I love Bill. Bill, I say every time we show a clip, I say the same, but I mean it. I think he's one of the more underrated cast members ever on SNL. He's so good. Speaking of underrated, Kendall was making fun of I made this yet. Remember, if you saw the show yesterday, I made this in a glass blowing. I made a paperweight, ladies and gentlemen. I promised the folks at Vandalia that it would be on my desk, so here it is. I'm going to put it right over here. And Kendall isn't too impressed with my glass working over there.
I mean,
it's all right.
I wouldn't say that. I have a paperweight, and if someone ever came into my house, home intruder, that's the first thing I'm picking up. Those things are heavy.
Oh, great. I'm glad that you're going to use my paperweight as a weapon. Thanks,
Yeah.
Kendall. Yeah. Next in the dish, former late night host David Letterman is set to do another round of interviews to promote the upcoming season of his Netflix show. Actually, just in that commercial break, they listed the key art, the new picture for it. And it says, Dave's beard is big, his guests are bigger. His first interview will be with NBC's Willie Geist. I love Willie. I love Willie Geist. I love his dad, too. I love his dad, who's out with a new book, by the way. And Willie went on location with Dave for this one. Check out the two fishing. Willie posted, look at Dave's beard. Willie posted them to his Instagram account. Oh, Dave, you know I love you. Trim that up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I love it, though. The interview will air Sunday morning. No word yet on when season 2 of his Netflix show will drop. Again, just like I was talking about, Howard Stern and that satellite radio is a great venue for him because you can do 30-minute interviews and not have to worry about a commercial. I think the same thing with Letterman. If you watch his Netflix show, you can have an actual conversation and not have to worry about, going to a commercial or something. I think it's a great medium for Letterman. Did you like Dave? I don't know that about you.
No, I do. I do like Dave. Mhm.
You do like Dave?
And
Okay.
I like his Netflix show.
Okay, good. I didn't know I'm still learning your pop culture stuff. Because if you didn't like Letterman, I don't know if we could be friends.
Well, good thing we're friends.
No, I still love you. Next in the dish, Kim Cattrall stars in a new Fox show hitting the network this fall. Okay, it's called Filthy Rich. And it reminds me of like a good 80s primetime soap, and y'all know I love those. Kim plays the matriarch of a Southern family who runs a Christian TV network. Here's a little clip.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe just how far the Sunshine Network has come? This is the most watched ministry on the face of the earth. Now, folks, I would like for you to meet my 2 children and my beloved, Margaret Monroe.
None of this would have been possible without Eugene, my husband, and our CEO. You and the Lord give me the strength to do what I do.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to hop in the jet for D.C. tonight.
Memorial services held today for conservative icon Eugene Monroe.
The nation mourns the loss of the man admired for both his faith and principles. The lack of a succession plan for the Sunshine Network has left shareholders nervous.
Well, listen to this. So after Kim's husband dies, here's the plot. Kim's husband dies. They find out some things about him that aren't really good for the family's reputation, like the fact that he has 1, 2, 3. I think he has 3 illegitimate, like 3 children from 3 different women, and they come back to claim some of the family fortune. And as you can imagine, Miss Kim is not having it. It reminds me of like Dynasty and a little bit of Dallas. And there was that that show with Kristen Chenoweth on ABC that I can't remember the title of it, but yeah, it's a little bit of that. I like a good soapy drama. Do you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I was big into Desperate Housewives back in the day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I loved that show. I think this is going to be, I'm excited. I just love the storyline.
I miss Desperate Housewives. I love that show so much. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Mike Delfini, James, who played Mike, lives in just down the road in Chanhassen. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, he lives right down the road. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you show me his house?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's a little creepy, but I mean, he lives, yeah. James is down the road.
I'm super nice. It's fine.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy, very good-looking guy. Still ahead everybody. We've got some organizing tips for the summer, but next, a highly anticipated comedy hit Netflix over the weekend. I will give you my thoughts on Wine Country when we come back. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Over the weekend, Amy Poehler's directorial debut dropped on Netflix, and it features a bunch of familiar faces. Before Kendall and I give you our thoughts on Wine Country, if you missed it, here's a little bit of the trailer.
I want to sing a little ditty for my sweet, very short friend Rebecca, who is turning 22 tomorrow. Wink, wink. I'm gonna give you something you ain't never had before.
Yes.
Close your eyes. Oh, cool. It's an amazing day in wine country.
When was the last time we were all together?
I just want this to feel like a regular vacation. And somewhere in there, I'll just slide into 50.
To Rebecca!
Age is just a number. What would you say your soul's age is?
18. Old enough to drink. Don't have my own car yet. But I have a bike.
Now, the movie, as you can see, the movie stars a ton of SNL alums. Rachel Dratch, Anna Gasteyer, Paula Pell, Emily Spicy, and Tina Fey. And it follows a group of women celebrating their friend, Rachel Dratch's character, her 50th birthday in wine country. And then once they get there, as sometimes it happens when you're with a group of friends, old issues come up because they've been friends since like the 90s. They start dealing with these issues, some serious, some trivial. I liked it. It makes me not happy to say it was a little disappointing. I wanted to love this movie because I love the cast. I love the writers. I love Tina. I love Amy Poehler. But when it got done, I was kind of like, that was okay. Some of the jokes just seemed a little contrived to me. I wanted it to be like a really good glass of wine, and instead, it was like a Bartles and James. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sassy.
And that is a reference only people alive in the 80s gets there. Yeah.
I mean,
Kendall?
I think I agree. It sort of reminded me of a straight-to-video sort of movie in the sense that there wasn't a lot of like theatrics involved, but the hilarious women. There were certain scenes. There's a scene with a hill.
With a hill.
And I cried. I was like hysterically curled over laughing. So.
I know, and I'm with you with that scene. It's toward the end, and I did laugh. And there were a few lines where we did laugh out loud, but overall, I don't know. When you have that cast and that talent behind the camera, you want it to be like a home run, and it was maybe a single. And that's a sports reference I think I got right.
Good job.
Yeah, I think I got right.
Good job.
Did I?
I was going to go with a double, but that's okay. I mean,
Evan, did I get that sports? You watch sports. Okay, yeah, I got it. I got it right. Yeah. I wanted a double or a triple or a home run, and it was like, But yeah, go see it. It is good. It's only an hour and 40 minutes. So if there's we have beautiful weather this week, but if you need a bench day, get a glass of wine and watch it. It's not horrible.
Oh, yeah. It's fun. I watched it with my mom for Mother's Day, and it was like a great, whatever.
It's a good Mother's Day.
We were just chatting and drinking and watching, so it was kind of a good one of those movies.
Yeah. Again, it's available Wine Country, and it's available on Netflix. Still ahead, we've got your summer survival kits packed and ready to go. Master Organizer. We're giving her a fancy title, Master Organizer. Louise is here with how to do it. And then the lead singer of a popular Swedish group joins us, and we'll talk about life at the top of the charts. We will be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, I love people and their emails. Oh, some people love to organize and some people hate it. I love it. Our next guest is a pro and wants to help you tackle the warmer weather with her family survival kits. Give it up for Master Organizer Louise, everybody, from Everything's Together, the Minnesota chapter. I love this. The Minnesota chapter of the National Association of Productivity and Organizing Professionals. That's right.
Yeah, you know it.
Louise, do you like your new title, Louise? You're a master organizer.
You know what? And I don't think there's anybody else who could have conveyed that title to me better than you.
Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Okay, what are these kits exactly?
Well, these are things that are going to make summer more fun because you're taking a little time now to be prepared.
Okay. Yeah, before you get in the middle of it and you're...
The kids will be out of school before you know it, and then you'll be trying to entertain them and figure out what to do.
Yeah.
So these are some things to do ahead of time.
Let's switch places. We'll start down here.
Okay.
Okay.
So to be spontaneous, you have to be ahead of time. And I love this little kit. We'd use a cooler, and we make an outings kit, basically. And so I put all the things in there that I need to have. I'm going to have repellent. I'm going to have wipes. I'm going to have snacks that are non-perishable. And we can fit them all inside, along with, because it's a cooler if you want to have some cold stuff on a hot day. And now it's ready to go. You can just out the door anytime we're going to the park. Great. We're ready to go.
I'm looking at this, Louise. You know what I've realized? Kids need a lot of things. And they really do. I mean,
They do.
That's just
They
a
do.
lot.
That is a lot.
A little allergy thing. Band-Aids.
But you don't use it all up each time. But if you do use up something, then here's the key tip.
No, this is just what cracks me up, and I think you'll agree with me. They didn't have this for kids in the 80s. They didn't care about us like this. They didn't have kits like this. If you scraped, you wiped it with gravel and you moved on.
That's right. Yeah. It'll be good for the germs.
Exactly.
So this is great. Summertime activities binder. So there's lots and lots of fun things to do, but do you know what they are? So just take a binder, put it in the Park and Rec book. You can have sections on things that are, I have to look to see. I have to see parks and beaches and, trails. And here's activities, different places you can go to, sports events, the schedules for the teams, like if you want to go see anybody like the new
Minnesota
soccer team?
United.
Yeah.
Well, and this is good too because I do this. I always keep a best of issue, like best of restaurants, when people come to my house because people sit around. They go, "Where should we go out to eat?" It's the same thing with your kids.
Exactly.
If you have this resource ready to go, it makes the decision making
and
a
notice,
little more.
I'm using some real tactile tools here.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because you could create something digitally if you wanted to. But if you got 2 or 3 kids and you're trying to make a decision, get them involved in it. They can start to add things to it.
That's a good idea because I'm sure people are going, well, I can just put it in my phone.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Put them on the couch, let them dig through the book, and little Timmy and little Susie can decide.
Keep them busy. Okay.
Okay, next.
So capture summer memories.
Okay.
And you can do that with younger kids, older kids. Put together a scrapbook kit. I love these nice sized zipper bags that are big enough to put all of this stuff into.
That's a Ziploc bag?
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, you're talking to a master.
What?
The master.
What is the audience saying? It's like is this like an organ transfer bag? What is this?
Well, and look, you can even measure your organs if you wanted to.
Wow.
But no, this is the special size. Can't find these everywhere. It's easy on Amazon though, to order. But now you can put all this stuff for making the scrapbook into one bag, a kit. And as you go to each event, kids can take pictures on their phone. Or if you've got a youngster, you might want to do a little vintage. What's that?
Yeah, what is that? Is that a real camera?
Disposable camera.
Louise.
Yeah, a real camera.
Do they make these anymore?
Well, yeah, you can. They're like $10, and you can get one. And that's great for the kids that you don't want using your phone. To take pictures and so forth. And then now, through the course of the summer, have them make pages. If you have a teen who doesn't want, I don't want that, I want to do it online.
Yeah.
There's tons of apps out there that you can use. Most of the app is free, but you have to pay for the embellishments that you want to put on there.
Special things.
But, if they have a little fun to put together, they can do that.
And don't you think, I regret not, all kidding aside, I regret not having something like that. So even if the kids grumble, make them do it because you're going to really appreciate that. Like I wish at 44 that I had every summer of mine was documented like that. I love that.
Well, and kids get enough screen time. Summertime, they're not in school. They're going to have plenty of screen time. So have something else for them
I like the tactileness of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Finally, what do we have over here?
It would be nice if every day were like today.
Yeah.
Sunny in the 60s or 70s, but it's going to rain. So put together a box, decorate it. This is just wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Run a cardboard box. Fill it with toys, new things. Dollar store is a great place to look for it. Or maybe you might all have a little, shall we?
Oh
no, right.
Oh, Jeff.
No, you got to sing into it.
Oh, I have to sing?
Sing into it.
If you can believe
There we go.
I I haven't used a kazoo in a while. I forgot how to use it.
So you can have a you can have a kazoo band, or these are fun.
Oh, that won't annoy the parents, Louise. Yeah.
These are fun. These are little music boxes.
Oh.
You know, just the whole point, and I learned this years ago when my nieces and nephew would come to visit. It isn't about expensive. It isn't about big. It's all about different.
I thought it was a Jack in the Box. I'm sitting here waiting for it to pop. I'm sorry.
Nope, it just plays Vivaldi.
Oh, okay.
That's all, you know. So, but you know, as the rainy days come and they use things, then go shop for some more things to put in there. But if it's different, that's what will grasp their attention. It's not that it has to be that expensive, that jazzy, that novel.
Different.
Just different.
Different.
It's something they've never seen or had before.
I love it. Master organizer Louise, everybody. To find an organizer, this is so great. To find an organizer that's right for you, and you can hire an organizer. Head to napominnesota.com. I love when you're on because people don't realize that they can hire organizers.
Absolutely, to help do this.
To help
do
do
these
this.
kinds of things.
Don't forget you can watch full episodes of our show on YouTube. Just look for that graphic when you search for The Jason Show. We post each day's full episode on YouTube. We love our new channel. Usually really early in the day, and you can also see clips and all of that. Just search for The Jason Show and hit that subscribe button. Coming up today, what's driving us crazy? I will tell you what's driving me crazy. And then one half of the Swedish pop group Smith and Thell is here, and we'll talk about what life is like at the top of the charts. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us. That was so good. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, little Brit bringing us back. We all, oh, I'm really close. Woo, I'm really close to the camera. We all, listen to Brittany. We all have those little things that make us roll our eyes or get us a little upset. We call it driving me crazy. Now, we do a version of this on the radio show for years, and I brought it over to the TV show. Today, my little driving me crazy, my little life moment took place in a grocery store yesterday. I won't say where specifically, but y'all will appreciate this and you'll be on my side. But I was standing in line with our dinner, just standing there, and there was a gentleman in front of us in his mid-20s, and the poor woman behind the cash register kept going like this, asking him a series of questions, and he wasn't responding. She was like, "Did you scan your thing? Do you need me to validate your parking?" And dude wasn't saying anything, and I thought, what is his problem? He had his headphones in, he had his AirPods in, so he wasn't paying attention. My thing is, my driving me crazy is when you are having a transaction with someone, be it a bank teller, be it at Target, be it at Starbucks, be it at the grocery store I was at, don't be rude. The person behind the counter is just trying to do your job. Take your headphones off. Take your headphones off. Because not only are you being rude to the cashier, but you're also being rude to the people behind you that just want to cash out and get the blank out of there. I'm just saying. So take your headphones off. Don't be rude. So we're going to go to the audience now to see what's driving them crazy. Amy, come on up. Where's Amy? Oh, yeah, we'll do Amy first. Come on up. Give it up for Amy, audience. Give it up for Amy. Stand right here, sweetie. I love these. What's driving you crazy?
When you go to a movie and it's an R-rated movie.
Yeah.
And they bring little kids in there.
Yes.
And they're loud and cry, and they don't take them out.
I know. I think the whole not taking them out, and again, don't email me, parents. I get it. It's hard, and you find a babysitter. But if they start crying, take them out.
Amen.
Because
Please.
It's so. Movies are so expensive now.
Yeah.
You've spent your $40 and your $15 for goobers, and you just want to enjoy the movie.
Yeah, absolutely. I want them out of there.
Do you call people out when they talk?
I make my husband do it.
Oh, atta girl. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. That's Amy, everybody. Where's Mary? Mary, come on right down here. This is beautiful, by the way.
you.
Yeah. What's driving you crazy?
It drives me crazy when you go to any Caribou or anything and you wait in line, and you get up and you're, I'm not sure. What do you think?
Yes!
What do you suggest? You've been in line 20 minutes now.
I know.
You've been in line 20 minutes.
Or McDonald's. Everybody's been to McDonald's. How can you not know the menu?
They have 6 kids. Like, Joey, what do you want? Didn't you ask Joey 20 minutes ago when you were waiting in line?
Yes.
Didn't you ask Joey?
Oh. Yes. Hallelujah. Thank you. That's Mary, everybody. Where's Susie? Where's Susie? Come on down, Susie. Everybody looks so beautiful today. I love these bright colors. Hi, sweet. Come on down here. What's driving you crazy?
Apart from people with smelly legs. I don't...
I wash my legs, Susie. Yes.
I've got so many, but one of them has to be when there's an empty restaurant or an empty movie theater.
I know what you're going to say.
And people come and sit
right next to you. Yes.
Yes.
Why? There are 400 chairs. Don't sit next to me.
Maybe because we shower and we wash our legs.
Maybe that's... Get out of here. There we go. I love her. If you have a driving me crazy, I love it. Susie, tell me all about my legs. If you have a driving me crazy, let us know on our Facebook page. Who knows? We could read them on a future episode. Still ahead, they're on the top of the charts in Sweden. One member of Smith and Thell is here to talk about all of their success and a performance when we come back. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Sweden has given us some of the biggest names in pop music like ABBA, Ace of Base, Robin, and many more. Now a new group is starting to hit it big, 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 thanks to their catchy song, Forgive Me Friend. Look at this.
I never wanted this to end. Can you forgive me, friend? 'Cause I fell in the hole, in the hole, in the hole. My heart was turning cold, turning cold, turning cold. I never wanted this to end. Can you forgive me, friend?
So good. We are obsessed with that song in our office. Smith and Thell already hit #1 on Swedish and Polish radio, and that song is climbing the U.S. charts, which means this will be the last time they perform here because they're going to be too big. Joining us this morning is frontwoman for Smith and Thell. Give it up for Maria Jane Smith, everybody. Thank you for being here. My goal is to always try to start an interview with a compliment, and I mean it. My executive producer, Jeff, is obsessed. We play music before the show. It's on repeat. I mean, we play this song constantly.
Thank you so much.
What is it in this day and age in 2019, is it hard to crack the US charts? I'm fascinated with the process.
I mean, I don't know because I've never done it. But,
Yeah.
but I think it's
You're
quite
doing
hard.
it now, by the way.
Yeah.
You're doing it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a goal of yours? I mean, did you want to crack into the market, in the US market?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Also, since the genre is Americana and folk, and that's not as big in Sweden as it is here.
Absolutely.
So we're a little bit of outsiders.
What is it like, though, when you look at the charts, you look at this, I mean, not here, but you look at the charts you've already cracked and you've done well, to see your song, I can't imagine what that's like when you see your name and your song on a pop chart. What's that like?
It's a crazy feeling. Like we got it the first time this fall in Sweden, and before, like me and Victor, the other Thell, we're songwriters. We've seen it like songs climb the charts before with other artists, but it's super special to have your own song.
Absolutely.
Like, go there.
Do you watch? Do you watch it, or do you out of sight, out of mind?
I don't watch it.
I wouldn't either.
No,
I would
wouldn't,
become
no.
obsessed. Who are some of your? I mentioned some of the groups that have come out of Sweden. Who do you listen? Who were some of your influences when you were growing up?
I listened a lot to Alanis Morissette.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, she's one of my favorites.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the best. Don't you think? I mean, seriously, one of the best artists that we've had in the last 20, 30 years, I would say.
Yeah, very inspirational, like lyric-wise and so on. We're very like lyric-driven.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm going to shut my mouth so you can sing your lyrics. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Maria Jane Smith and Smith and Thell.
2, 3, 4.
I've been keeping secrets from you, dear. There's things in me I'm scared that you might fear. It crackles in the ground, and you been coming closer to the edge, wondering what goes on in my head, and so I shut you out. And I guess that we don't mean to be falling apart, but you will always have a special place in my heart. I never wanted this to end. Can you forgive me, friend? 'Cause I fell in the hole, in the hole, in the hole. My heart was turning cold, turning cold, turning cold. I never wanted this to end. Can you forgive me, friend? And I promised you that we would never change, that you and me would always stay the same. How I let you down. And I guess that we don't mean to be falling apart, but you will always have a special place in my heart. I never wanted this to end. Can you forgive me, friend? 'Cause I fell in the hole, in the hole, in the hole. My heart was turning cold, turning cold, turning cold. I never wanted this to end. Can you forgive me, friend? So can you forgive me, friend? Can you forgive me, friend, for breaking us apart? 'Cause in the end, I didn't want this to end. Can you forgive me, friend, forgive my ugly heart? And I guess that we don't mean to be falling apart, but you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maria Jane Smith from Smith and Thell. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
My goodness, like I mean it. This will be the last time you're doing. You're going to be so big here, and I just wish you the best success. I really do. The new song, that song is on the new EP. It's called Telephone Wires, and you can download it today, and I know you will. There is a beautiful album cover, too. We're going to be right back to wrap up the show right after this. Stay with us. Thank you sincerely. That was beautiful. That was so good. They were good, weren't they? Kendall's back with me. They were so good.
They were.
That they're going to be. We should tell you that the other lead singer is back in Sweden recording new music. So she was accompanied by her fabulous guitar player who was amazing. So the trailer for Maleficent 2 is out. Look at this.
I remember the story of an evil witch. And the princess she cursed to sleep forever. Many sights to see. The story became legend. But this is no fairy tale. There are many who prey on the innocent. I'm sure your kind would agree. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were making a threat. Well, do you? Do I what? Know better. What have you done?
There we go. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, hits theaters in October, and of course, once again, stars Angelina Jolie, and looks like another one of my favorites, Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm glad the original one, they made her kind of nice. And when I think of Maleficent, she's my favorite Disney villainess because
Right.
she is just flat out evil. But they made her kind of nicey nice toward the end of the first movie, so she looks like she's bad in this one.
She's bad.
She's very bad.
I want to see it. I didn't see the first one.
No,
but-
yeah, this one looks really good. Hey, before we go, this is proof that we read all the emails that you guys sent. During one of the commercial breaks, there was a lady that very mad at me that I mispronounced the Glassworks company. She lives in South St. Paul, so it's Vandalia. I was saying Vandalia. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron's like, yeah, I was going to correct you. So Vandalia Glassworks in South St. Paul, thank you very much. There we go. Got to make the people happy. Hashtag, you'll get emails about everything. Tomorrow on the show is one of the hottest trends in plants. We take a trip to the Madre Cactus Company. Everybody is talking about this place. Plus, the Canine Coach is back. But right now, if you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day, everybody. And don't drive slow in the left lane.